You're watching CKWS News at Noon. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday afternoon, a chilly Thursday afternoon. Kingston climbing to 1, maybe 2 degrees today, well below average, and then some snow beginning overnight, some lake effect snow into tomorrow. Overnight low around -2, so another chilly morning unfolding. The bulk of the snow squall activity, upper New York State, and it's going to be like that intermittently for a good few days. We are dealing with intermittent snow squall activity throughout eastern Ontario. Up to 10 centimeters tomorrow, and then maybe another 10 centimeters by Saturday. Now, depending on the temperatures, it could be a rain-snow mix, okay, when that snow starts to fall. But a rain-snow mix expected for Belleville today. 1 degree is the expected high. 3 for tomorrow, a little bit of sunshine, and then -0 for Saturday with an overnight low of -5 going into Sunday. But 5 to 10 centimeters of snow expected for Saturday for Belleville. Brockville, 0 today, 2 for tomorrow, and then a return to a high of just 0 for Saturday. You're looking at around 5 centimeters tomorrow and another 10 for Saturday with your flurry activity and snow squalls beginning tonight. Smiths Falls, -1, mostly cloudy today, 2 degrees tomorrow with up to around 5 centimeters of a rain-snow mix. 1 degree on Saturday, much the same conditions with around 5 to 10 centimeters. For Kingston, 1 degree today with a rain-snow mix beginning later in the day, and 2 degrees for Friday. 10 centimeters of snow is expected, another 5 to 10 on Saturday as we climb to just +1. Well below average for Sunday. Yes, we do have some sunshine at this point, but it's going to be a chilly one, just -2. And then up to 4 degrees for Monday. Hopefully any snow we do see over the next several days could be melted by Monday.
Another wintry low heading our way. Some of us may see mixed precipitation. Some of us may actually see some pretty nasty snow squalls. But it all depends on where you are and just how that wind is going to shift. Those westerly winds have to become more of a west-southwest at times to scoop up that moisture. We'll talk more about that in a moment. So yes, here are the headlines. Intermittent flurries for the next couple days. But on top of that, it's the potential for snow squalls. There is a snow squall watch for the region, and we'll let you know exactly where those alerts, those watches are. Windy and blowing snow on top of that. Even after the squalls have moved through, we're looking at some pretty blustery conditions, and that's going to sort of, Mother Nature takes that snow that fell, throws it back in your face a second time. So that's just what it's all about when you get the blowing snow. 0 for a high today in Kingston. A little cooler in the north in Ottawa. Smiths Falls at -2, a +1 in Brockville, -1 in Belleville, -2 in Peterborough, 0 in Oshawa, and a +1 in Toronto today. So just slightly cooler than it was yesterday. Setting the stage for some frosty conditions and probably more of a snow issue for most of us than a shower or freezing rain issue. But we're not ruling out that probability of some mixed precipitation with this low right here. As it pushes through overnight Thursday into Friday, we see some flurries. But as it continues to push through Friday, more so through the afternoon, evening, and through most of Saturday and Saturday evening, it's an extended period where we are looking at the potential for snow squalls. As it pushes through, it brings, that's why we're saying, usually when we say precipitation, we say 5 to 10, 2 to 4, 10 to 15. That point spread is, reasonable. We're saying 5 to 15 centimeters. And the reason that point spread is so large is because trying to predict where a snow squall is going to land is a little difficult, but those streamers are pushing through. Here's a good look at how it's going to sort of develop through the area. So Friday, overnight Thursday into early Friday mornings when we start to see the first of the flurries as a result of the low pressure system. But then through the day, there's your streamer, there's your squall right over Lake Ontario, and this is why you saw the green and the pink through there. That's why we're saying we're not ruling out the mixed precipitation. But as it continues to move through and those westerly winds do push, you see those streamers developing even more right through Saturday. They will continue right into the evening. And here are the areas that the watch, not a warning, but a watch is in place for. You can see it's, pretty much the entire region from Wellington, Prince Edward County, right straight up through to Gananoque. Now, you may see some residual, a little bit up through Brockville, that area, but it'll just be flurries. You're not going to see anything intense. Those streamers don't reach that far, but you will see a little bit of snow, of course. So -3 is where we're sitting right now in the Kingston area, and yeah, quite a bit of cloud, 64% relative humidity, and just a trace of flurries here and there today. It was nice. It was like a mix of sun and cloud. We did get that sunny block in the afternoon we were expecting, a little cloudier in the morning, and then of course the cloud increased late today too. That chance of flurries with us now. We've already seen a trace of that through the last couple hours. Very light though, nothing too serious. That could change quickly as we get into that potential for some squalls. Belleville, a high of 3 and mostly cloudy tomorrow. That probability of flurries is there, but not in a big way. The chance of squalls really for Belleville, it seems to be greater through Saturday with a high 0 and Sunday -2, a little cooler, and you've got the chance of flurries possibly mixed with a shower or some freezing rain. You could see some mixed precipitation. Brockville, a high of 3 tomorrow, mixed precipitation at 40% probability. That probability increases a little bit later in the evening, about 60%, and then it's just some flurries over Saturday with a high 1, Sunday -1, and a mix of sun and cloud. And in Smiths Falls, a high 3 tomorrow, cloudy skies for Saturday. It's a good chance of flurries mixed with showers. There's even a risk of some freezing rain at a 70% probability, and -2 on Sunday with a mix of sun and cloud. Kingston, there's a snow squall watch for our region, a 40% probability of flurries tonight and through the morning tomorrow, but by the afternoon, that probability increases. We could see mixed precipitation with that. Through the evening, overnight, and through most of your Saturday, it does look as if there is potential for some heavy snow squalls. We're expecting maybe 5-6 centimeters by the time this is done if it was just what the low was carrying. But if we get hit with squalls, it could be up to 15 centimeters of snow by the time it's finished with us late Saturday. Sunday, a high -2 and a mix of sun and cloud. Beyond that, it looks like the chance of precipitation returns for Monday with a high 3, could be mixed. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a high 4, only up to 0 on Wednesday with a mix of sun and cloud. A mix of sun and cloud Thursday too with a high of -1. Now your weather wallpaper. Jennifer Ryder of Westport sends this one in. I'm sure that raspberry bush wasn't very pleased with the snow, but it sure makes for an interesting photo. Thank you, Jennifer, for sending that in. Are they still edible? Would it be like having a raspberry sickle? Anyway, thanks, Jennifer, for the photo. If you've got photos, please share them with us at submissions@ckwstv.com. And submissions@ckwstv.com is where to go to let me know about your holiday lights. I want to know if your home is decorated well. I want to know if your neighbor's home is decorated well. The Holiday Lights Tour starts December 5th and runs until the 23rd. I'll be doing the weather, maybe from your front yard.
Yes, we look forward to that, Bill, and hopefully it's not as brutal as it could be over the next couple of days when you're out and about, though you always get caught in something, right? It's either really cold or
that's true. I'm a little fearful for those going to the Santa Claus parade on Saturday, because that's when we get right into the thick of that squall potential. So we'll know more tomorrow about Saturday.
Well, we know Santa will see his way through, right? And there'll be lots of lights on these floats.
Oh, he's tough.
Too,
he can
right?
take it.
Right. And yeah, that's so it could be dicey over the next couple of days. I know you're keeping your eye on that, and snow squalls certainly unpredictable. When they hit, it can be like whiteout conditions for that time.
Yeah, and pretty messy, and it can hit you so fast and hard. They're very intense. Yeah.
Okay, we'll find out the 10-day outlook coming up a little bit later. Thank you, Bill. So, Bill, how are the next 10 days shaping up?
Well, it looks like temperatures are going to be a little up and down. We have some snow squalls to contend with for now. That moves into tomorrow afternoon and continues right through Saturday. We could see 5 centimeters of snow as a result of this low, but maybe as high as 15 centimeters if those squalls dig in. Come Sunday, as it clears, it cools down, only -2 for a high, but temperatures rise again Mondays. The chance of precipitation, mixed precipitation, returns. Tuesday, it's a high 4, mostly cloudy. Come Wednesday, a mix of sun and cloud as temperatures take another dip, only as high as -1 Thursday and Friday. The chance of precipitation returning Friday afternoon and continuing through your Saturday as temperatures rise again. Come Sunday, you'll be as high as +3 with a good chance of mixed precipitation.
So we're certainly well above normal throughout those 10 days, Bill. A lot of messy weather, and but hopefully Santa and you will still be here for the parade, right? And hopefully we'll be able to see Santa.
Yeah, well, he's got Rudolph.
Hopefully the squalls won't white out Santa. I think that's Santa.
Yeah.
I think. We'll be right back.
On the next.
You're watching CKWS News at 11.
Another low pressure system pushing through, bringing you some snow. Yeah, some flurries tonight. We could see a couple centimeters, maybe 5 centimeters by the time we get to about 12 noon tomorrow. That's when the risk of snow squalls gets a little stronger and continues right through your entire Saturday, right into the evening. So there is a snow squall watch in effect as a result of this low pressure system moving through, taking its sweet time. Once it moves on, it's still troughing behind us right into Saturday. The troughing will bring in that chance of some flurries and snow squalls again. It all depends on that trajectory of the wind. Strong winds and those westerlies, if all of a sudden they become west-southwest, they just scoop up so much moisture off that lake and throw it right in your face in the form of snow. And that is what we're seeing. Those streamers could be intense at times. Belleville, a high 3 tomorrow. You can see some mixed precipitation at 40% probability, but by the evening that probability increases. Come Saturday, it's snow with the potential for some squalls, a high 0. Sunday, a high -2, and a mix of sun and clouds. So a little cooler, but you get some sunshine, a nice trade-off. Brockville up to 3 degrees with mixed precipitation at 40% probability. As the day continues, that probability grows. And then we see the risk of squalls overnight Saturday. Snow, yes, snow squalls are possible. Some streamers could reach that far, but certainly not as intense as they would be for the Belleville-Kingston area. Sunday, high -1 and a mix of sun and clouds. Smiths Falls, you probably won't see the squalls, but you will see some active weather. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with a high 2. The chance of flurries moving in Friday evening, and then Saturday, a high of 1 with flurries mixed with showers, even a risk of some freezing rain, 70% probability. And for Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud, cooler, a high of -2. Kingston, you're looking at snow squall watch in effect. That chance of flurries changes to snow tomorrow. We could see up to 5 centimeters even if we don't get hit with the snow squalls. Could be 10 to 15 centimeters with the squalls. That risk continues through the weekend. Come Sunday, though, clearing. Monday, a high 4, +4 again Tuesday, and the chance of flurries out of the way by Wednesday, a high 0. Thursday, -1, and a mix of sun and cloud.